How do I put it? I didn't know what I got into till I got married. Was someone we just met, and I was like, I need to get married. I need to get married. Character-wise, she's okay, from a good family in court. And we got married, and for some reasons, she issues began to come up. She's this person that wants to have it like her friends do. How do I mean? I look at my friends; they're all staying in bigger apartments. And it was a 3-bedroom apartment I started with. I don't think it's bad, considering the way things have been in the past 8-10 years in the country. So I started like in a 3-bed, which to me is not so bad. And on the mainland, nice location. Yeah, but she keeps complaining. I look at my friends when they got married, blah 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 blah. They got this car for them. They got this, they had this, and I'm like, hey, it's a different life here. It's a different situation. We are like about the same age bracket, and I'm giving my best. I'm trying my best, And when she reacts violently. I think it's more of an emotional, violence for me.
Okay.
Like you're crazy, you're not doing well. I think she really uses very, very, very terrible words that I wouldn't, want to put on the radio. She would insult me. How can a woman wish her husband dead?
Oh.
Like you're stepping out of the house now, just die on the road, blah, 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 like that.
She says that to you?
Not once, not twice, yeah.
That she wishes to just die and not come back home?
Yes. So, and then, a lot of things. At some point, like once or twice, she had thrown my phone in the water. At some point, she put it in, a bucket of water. She slapped me like twice or thrice, I was like, I'm a man, and you're making me, you're pushing me. Because if I hit you, something worse could happen, But in all of this, I just walk out of the house. At times I come back late in the night, and then sometimes if it gets so bad, I just sleep out. Next day I come back. Sometimes just stay 2 days away, because of course I'm stronger. I could do worse to her, but what would the world say? They would say it's a man beating his wife. They wouldn't know. So it's something that happens like regularly. She wants the best. Of course, everybody wants the best, but there's a process. The Rome wasn't built in a day. You've never paid the children's school fees in your life. You've never paid the house rent in your life. You don't do things. Most times I even go to the market, yes, of course, I have my own, shortcomings too, but when we talk about children's school fees, their clothes, the house rent, all bills, almost 85 to 90% of the bills. I mean, you don't know what the Loma bill looks like. You don't know what it means to recharge DSTV. You've never done it in your life, So, so many things. I can go on and on. So, and I'll be like, what if I lost my job? What if it was you paying the bills? What would have happened? I mean, I'm doing these bills. I'm paying the rent. I'm doing all this, and you talk to me like this. What if I have cases? I know people who lost their jobs. How would they cope? Most times I go like, God, I pray I don't,
Such doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, I get incapacitated, like,
Are you still together?
Yes, we are together, yes.
How have you been coping? What's your mental health like?
Obviously, you can say it gets me bad, unhappy. I tried. It's not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes he's good. Most times he's good. But, sometimes, like regularly, she switches,
Do you think you can hold on? Do you think it's something you've been living with it for how long now? For how many years?
For like 9 years.
9 years?
Yes.
Do you feel like you are at the brink right now, or you can handle it?
Definitely, I have my plans, So I have my plans I'm working towards. Because of the situation, the country, I've spoken with my siblings, my parents, and they're like, hey. So
have you sought help from a professional? Maybe the two of you go for...
No, we haven't.
Is that an option?
I don't know. I've never looked at that, I've never looked at that. If you want to sort help, you have to be from a lady that will listen to you.
That's ready to see that it's something that she needs help with, right?
Yes. So I don't know. I said myself, I have. My
Would
plans
would would you,
for
would you
football.
would you say that if it gets too much, you can get violent? Would
I
you say?
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I've been so pushed to the brim. Like, you buy a phone worth 300,000, and then it's not up to 6 months. You're having an argument, and she drops it in water.
Oh wow.
You can imagine how I should have reacted. But all this, I just walk out, and I know it definitely could get to a worse situation where I might want to strike. But then, I hear what the world will say. Nobody wants to hear what my own side of the story. All you hear is
Look, man, I wouldn't want us to get to that point, but thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm sure quite a number of people will know that they're not alone as well this morning. Thank you so much.
The rate of domestic violence and abuse, one. The rate of spousal killings is just, it's astronomical. What you hear are the reported cases. You need to see the unreported cases.
Like spouse killing their partners.
Yes. It's not as if they wake up today and they say, oh, what am I doing today, Sheriff? I think I'm just going to kill my wife, or I'm going to incinerate my husband. But it's something that, because of repeated violence, we've seen someone run into an oncoming vehicle because running from the husband. It's just people, that's why we tell people, listen, if it is not working, it is not working. Where there is violence and abuse, leave. A living dog is better than a dead lion. We just keep it's too much. Already we have in our own tiny records over about 400 and something deaths this year alone. There are only 365 days. So you have over 400, which means for every day we were losing one, and some days we're losing two people. I mean, as I'm talking to you right now, someone is probably unconscious. When you go to a